Welcome to Story Time. Today we're reading a fan fiction called Guitar Hero Goddess Bay.
By Guitar Hero Goddess.
Once upon a time in an OSU server far, far away, there was two players, and those two players were Kix98 and Guitar Hero God. They were the future of OSU. They defied all laws of Pepe. They would make PP rain. They would jump the ranks to a significant amount to the point where they were the top players. The tale of GHG and Kix began when they first met in the server named Anyone is Welcome, please join. They both joined the lobby, and everyone in the lobby immediately gazed in awe over Kix's rank. He was at least 2,100 rank, and GHD was at least 94,000. The whole lobby plays a few matches, and GHG starts to notice Kix's amazing skill. Everyone else is fixated on GHG's skill, but GHG was starting to wonder if Kix was more than a player. GHG went on Kix's profile, and he was second in the whole of Croatia. His eyes widened, and he loudly shouts, "What? Second in Croatia?" And the only what? Second in Croatia? How? Later on, they start talking and messaging each other about how long they've been playing. Kix messaged GHG stating he was playing OC for 2 years. GHG says he has played OC for 6 months, but for 3 of those months, he wasn't playing seriously. Kix is fairly impressed by the quick growth of GHG, and decided that they would talk often. Later that day.
Pause for a second. I like how this guy just made up how it was basically a multiplayer server, but we didn't message each other and just say, "Oh, we're gonna talk often." That's not how it happened. He just made that up.
The review says it is inaccurate. So.
Yeah. I'm done.
Alright, can I carry on now?
Continue.
Later that day, GHG shot up to 83,000. Kix is very impressed with his unpredictable growth, and GHG decides he would get advice from Kix to help improve his time in OSU. The next day, GHG started playing single player and shot through the ranks yet again. Sure. His OSU friend, Matthew407, joins and he notes that GHG is close to his rank. They were both in 45,000 and decided to play a match. Matthew's friend, Wallaga, decided he would keep score and overall spectate over their game. Matthew wins the match 3-2. He predicts that although GHG is very skilled, he will never surpass him from that day on. GHG was determined to prove him wrong. He tried very hard to surpass Matthew, and he FC'd multiple maps in a short amount of time. Soon, they were both similar ranks. They then did another match, and GHG won 2-1. Warder notices that GHG has a very quick growth in his ability, and he suggests that GHG should take him into the next rival to surpass. GHG accepts this offer, and he decides to train even harder to try and get as good as he can. Kix then finds out that GHG has improved massively, and he points out his rank is 32,000. The very next day, GHG's rank improved from 52,000 to 23,000. Water guy's ranks changed from 20,000 to 17,000. GHG was catching up with Water, yet he started to encounter some problems. He was getting depressed because his growth was slowing down, and he wasn't getting a frequent PP as he used to.
Boy!
He then asked Kix for advice, and as usual, Kix provided him with advice. The advice doesn't work, and GHG is still in this predicament. GHG then finally gets a random FC, and he is full of joy.
You're not halfway through.
Yeah, we're not even halfway through yet. You guys...
You're doing that in the quiet voice.
That's okay. Am I too white?
Nah. I'm pretty white.
How's this, guys?
That's a bit better.
I'm just gonna play a map right. Yes.
No, I can't. Where was I?
Back to the fan.
GHG then notices FCs were starting to become more sporadic and unexpected. Later on, he meets up with everyone at a cafe. Water, Kix, and Matthew were all there, and although they did have their moments, it was somehow dull. Although they were very friendly, they weren't very talkative. They weren't keen to share their details. Eventually, Kix and GHG head off, and Water and Matthew also head off. Kix and GHG start talking about how they got into OSU. Then Kix suddenly stopped their walk. GHC asked, "What's wrong?" Kix replied with, "I just realised that with your very fast go, you will surpass me sooner or later." GHG doubted himself and started laughing. GHG explained, "There's no way I could surpass you. You're like 1,700 and I'm 21,000. There's no way it could happen so fast." Kix then started to type on his phone, and GHG looked over to see what he was typing. Kicks looks on the OC website, and GHG know that Kicks is very popular on the forums. Almost every player that is frequently posting has been posting about GHG supposedly becoming better than Kicks. Kicks then suddenly pointed out, "Wow, that's a lot of posts in one day." He stroked his hair, and he stared at the screen for a few seconds before putting it away. Kicks started to tell GHG about how long it takes to get ranks after 10k, and GHG didn't believe him. Kicks also thought that GHG's very fast growth, it would be no problem for him. Kicks and GHG entered an OSU tournament in a team of 2, and they decided if they won, they would continue helping each other with problems with their OSU experience. A few weeks later, they started the tournament. The tournament was being recorded and streamed, and they dominated the first few rounds. The next round, however, was challenging.
You put emphasis on that.
And they both passed it with great accuracy. Kicks, however, he got denied, and his OSU crashed. Oh no! This led to GHG playing against 2 people, and they inverted stars.
Stop. Just stop.
They played Red Light Roses Part 2, and they all were FCing the star. GHG SS'd it. They inverted stars, but the other 2 contenders missed. GHG was winning, and they soon got to the back and forth jumps. GHG once again SS'd the jumps, and the other 2 contenders kept up with GHG.
Can't even do it now.
Wild. Plaster and GHG would show them who was the real Guitar Hero God. What?
Oh, God.
Yeah, how does he do that? GHG is a god. Meet me, your apprentice. GHG was slightly freaked out from this, but he carried on playing. They soon got to the fast play single tapping, and GHG missed on one on them, but the 2 contenders were FC'd it. The score was now uneven, with the 2 contenders winning.
Remind me whether this is a fanfic again.
GHG threw an opportunity and took it.
Remind me whether this is a fanfic again.
One. Suddenly,
Yeah,
Doomsday
how is this a fanfic?
shut up, I'm trying to read.
Carry on
Suddenly,
reading.
Doomsday took a visit to the tournament, and Twitch chat went wild again. This time covering Doomsday with "I love yous and you're my bae." His first 2 words were, "Guitar Hero God, I like that name. I've been hearing a lot about you and your quick growth. Nice to meet you." GHG broke down in awe, and he replied with, "No way, I'm actually talking to Doomsdays right now." Doomsday said, "There's someone else that would probably like to meet you." Doomsday explained his happy stick and Wolf joined. GHG replied with, "Why are you all here? I'm just a 20,000 player." Happy Stick replied with, "You should be way more than that. You're pretty good." Wolf then said, "Everyone must want to lick your face. That's what happened to me," GHG asked. GHG asked, "Why do you know? He brought you here." We all replied with, "Kicks brought us here." I played the Kicks. GHG looked at the Kicks and asked why Kicks replied with, "Because I can."
That's okay. No,
And that is the end of the
that's
fan
shit.
fiction.
That is shit.
Can we have a review out of 10 from all
0
of you?
out of 10. Piece of
I rate Carrot out of 10.
shit. Piece of shit. All the ones I've read, that's actually pretty crap.
I rate it 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed reading that. This should be a weekly thing.
No!
Weekly
Fanfic
ode to fanfic readings.
These fan fiction favourites.
Fanfic favourites. Bye, faggots.
That